Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So this is the Big Beluga, who we lived in for about 4 months while traveling around Australia. She is a 2002 2.4 liter Toyota Hiace. Welcome to Andrusha's garage. For those of you who didn't know, Andrea is a mechanic. Don't try this at home if you don't know what you're doing. But Andrusha is changing our gasket valve cover, which is this rubber thing that goes around to protect the oil from leaking out, right?
Yeah.
And the only reason we're doing this is because there's like a very slow leak, like tiny, and we just want to prevent that from like stopping any sales or like being something that if they do a road check, like a roadworthy or something like that when we sell it, they don't say that there's like an oil leak. And Andrusha said it could have been like an hour job, but we're thinking it's going to be a lot quicker because there was less things in the way. It's much more chill. And there's like 11 little bolts that just need to be removed. Then he takes the cap off and puts in the new gasket cover thingy, rubber. And hopefully no more leaks.
Hopeless, hallelujah. On this side of heaven's gate. All my life I'll do ya. Breathe in, take my breath away. I try to outplay, 'cause I'm broke on the clay. Oh my, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down, so dead and buried. On the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your mind.
Now Andrusha is just putting everything back that was connected to the intake valve
Throttle.
model.
Oh, my back.
Hard work being a mechanic, sir?
No, it's the fucking flies. They're annoying.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
The longest part so far is tightening all of the little bolts, and he wanted to clean things, so that's the longest part. The actual change of
Rubber gasket.
that was very quick, like 15 minutes. Alright, goodbye.
Wait,
Something so out of the ordinary. How are you laying me down to a dead and buried? On the edge of your night, staying drunk on your vibe. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the clouds.
Welcome to our home. You'll have to come a little bit closer so you can hear me. So this is our Big Beluga. Our Toyota Hiace 3-seater. We're only 2, so that's great. This is the little front cabin. We have our little baby Danusha. And then we have Nona. Oh, where is she? She's hiding, as usual. Maybe she went for a walk. We have some little details to make it prettier. Those are my cherries. We put up some nice stuff over there, and then now we have the behind the scenes of what we have. Babe, wait, let me open here.
Solar panel.
So behind the seat, the passenger seat, we have our spare battery,
Second battery.
second battery, and then we store quite a few things back here. We have stuff for fixing the
Table. Thingies.
We have our tennis
rackets.
rackets. We have all of the engine stuff. Oh, you may ask, where is the engine? It's under here.
Under the seat.
That's where the engine is in the Toyota Hiace and in the Mitsubishi Express as well. They're all under the passenger seat. So, front cabin, where we spend most of our time. Windows are a little vintage, since it's a 2002. We have the rolling windows.
AC.
We do have AC and we do have heating as well, functional. We have a Bluetooth little plug-in thing in the smoke. What do you call that? The smoke
Yeah.
thing?
The 12 volt.
Yeah. That's pretty much it for the front. Now we have on the body, we have an awning that we have honestly never used in the 2.5 months we've had this van. We've been lucky to not have to use it. We have 2 surfboards with our makeshift rack that Andrusha added. We have 2 surfboards, and then we have a big storage container that was used for Andrusha's bike when we came from Canada. All right.
Yeah. Queensland.
All right, let's get inside. The most exciting part of the van. So we open the door like this. And welcome to the inside of our Beluga. So let's start off with this section. So we have our inverter, which helps power up anything that's, wow, what do you call that?
240 watts.
No, I know, but that's plug-in.
Yeah.
That's not with a USB because our battery does have these 2 USB storage.
Yeah, but that's the little USB, it's not powerful.
It's good for charging our phones, and then we have our fridge plugged into here as well. And then water pump, which is this one here. This is the water pump system. So we put in fresh water in here, and it'll go in
The sink.
here, which is underneath here. And then there's the dirty water, gray water that comes out over here. I'll show you a little bit more here. So this is our kitchenette area. The van is not tall enough for you to stand in it, so anything you wanted to do at the kitchenette is either seated, we have a little stool, or what we do is we have this beautiful wood countertop that you pull out, and you could assemble, cook up here. I'm a little short, so this is not very helpful for me. I'd have to be over here to be doing stuff. And then, so we have our little sink over here. As I said, it uses a pump. So we have the clean water under here on the left, and then the gray water on the right, hiding behind the countertop. And in between, so we've done a couple of modifications. Hopefully I still have the videos of the before, because it wasn't as practical as it is right now, but we took out the whole door because this was a door that came up, which it still does, this one does, but we don't use it often. So we just took out that part here to put some storage, which is all of our toiletries, extra stuff that we don't need all the time. And then up here is really our essentials. So we have a really cute mirror that might look dirty in the camera. It's kind of dirty. We have our cooking essentials, things that we would need right away when we're cooking, condiments and stuff like that. And then our toiletry essentials, toothbrush, hairbrush, face creams, face wash, all that kind of stuff. And then our mugs for our morning coffee or wine every once in a while. Then we move on. I'm gonna step out so you guys can see. Then we move on, we have the fridge up here. Pretty big fridge. You wanna go show them inside the fridge? See how the storage is. And so, fridge, so functional fridge, no freezer, but it is nice to have a fridge. It becomes a
freezer, yes.
It could become a freezer, but
you adjust the temperature.
You'd have to completely make it a freezer.
Yes.
We're gonna move on to what's underneath. So in here, these 2 beautiful buckets. So this is my laptop, it's just for now here. In these buckets, we have our food storage. So anything that doesn't need to go in the fridge is stored under here in a cute manner. Then we have our garbage. We'll usually bring it outside if we're cooking or anything like that. We have 2 little fans over here. So we have an AC underneath, like a portable AC, and then a fan for when it's really, really hot and we need to sleep well. Then over here we have our big propane tank for our gas little cooker, which is in back. And then we have all of our dirty clothes and a little bit of storage behind it. Then we have these two drawers, which Andre added locks on because there was no locks and they would slide every time we were moving. And it's our clothing, mostly. These drawers go all the way the length of the cabin, the length of the bed. So you can pull them out from the other side, from the outside, in the trunk, or you can open them up for us over here. So half of it is clothing, the other half is things that we could use on the other side. So this is my drawer. I obviously need the bigger drawer because I have more clothes than Andrusha. And then this is Andre's little drawer. He likes his packing cubes, so his is stored in a packing cube. And then we have one last little storage space. Not the cutest, but it's practical. We have our two lounging chairs. We have our beach umbrella. And then on the other side, I'll show you, but it's pretty much hidden. We store any other random stuff we have. All right, I forgot the bed. I was about to move on. So we have a nice, very comfortable foam mattress, which is a double-sized bed, perfect for 2 people. Unless you're claustrophobic, then it is a little bit low, the ceiling, compared to, I can show you. Let me show you what it's like to be sleeping in here. So I have quite a bit of room above me. I can go like this, but I cannot sit up without hitting my head. So that is our bed.
Because we have more storage.
We have more storage that way. Leave the bed so nicely. And then last but not least, we have these 3 little storage containers that we added for all of our important cords and things that we need to access every evening. And the lights, the little ambient lights and some greenery we added over here. All right, welcome to the trunk, or as they call it here, a boot. Bed goes all the way to the end. So these were the 2 drawers I was talking about that store our clothing. So this is Andre's. It became his biking stuff or running accessories. And then mine becomes storage for shoes, art supplies, rest of our toiletries, some crocheting stuff, so a big mix. Then we have a, 10-gallon water tank that we always keep. A 10-liter water tank that we usually always fill up, and we just keep refilling it. Don't keep buying water every time. We'll just find a water fountain, refill it every single time. And then the storage that I was pointing to, which had our chairs. Oh, it's not very pretty in there though.
Who cares? It's just the storage.
So that's the storage on the other side. Everything's a little bit of a puzzle sometimes, you know, so van life is all about having spaces where you can hide things and place things. One of them is right here, the side of the bed. We store all of our hats on the other side.
Games.
And all of our games on this side. So we have a huge length full of games. And then one of the last components are these 2 Titan drawers. They're really nice, very, very useful. They are also the same size as these, but they don't open on the other side. So first one is our main cooking utilities, plates, cups. Oh my god, my words today. Plates, cups, utensils, anything you need for cooking. We have it here, extra containers for storage. Always make sure they're locked because or else they go into our back trunk. Second one is every tool possible and any random little thing that we would need to repair stuff. We have a lot of little hooks all around the van. This is all of extra stickers of all of our beautiful work, wall art we added. We have cleaning products, etc. And then this is the gas cooker I was mentioning before. We pull it out. I can show you how we utilize it.
Yeah.
So we have these two pieces of wood that are cutting boards, made for cutting boards, Kmart. And they're $15 each, by the way. For a van lifer, they're really, really helpful. So we'll pull this one out. We'll place them on top. So you can use this as a table, you can use this to cut, or as we do, we'll pull out our cooker like this. And we'll obviously plug in the propane, cook over here, you can cook like that, you can cook like this, as you'd like. And super easy to store. Doesn't take much place, and there's 2 burners on it, if you didn't notice. And so we put it back here on the side, where we keep also, this is the mosquito net to put here at the back, since sometimes we like to sleep with the back door open, but there's a lot of mosquitoes or flies that like to come into our home. Then we have a little pop-up bucket for cleaning purposes, and yet another storage space in back of there.
It's a door, yeah.
A little door with storage space.
I can show you. My shoes, everything goes all the way through. All my bike stuff. Tire pump.
Alright, put everything back. As you can see, it's quick setup and take down. It's very practical. And everything's put back in place. And that's our van. That's our big baby. I hope you enjoyed our little tour. Unfortunately, we're about to sell this big baby, so she won't be in the family any longer, but we really did enjoy having her on our tour of Australia. All right, see you later.